Shemai, Angharad.
Hello.
Shemai.
Hi, everybody. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everybody who's tuned in on this day and night.
I did see that my mum has just liked our Facebook page.
Finally.
Yeah, so I think that's a good... So we're going to have a Welsh lesson from Angharad to teach us how to... to teach us how to do the lyrics of Tra Bo Dau, because we're going to have our new film clip. It's a bit the looking at. I keep doing this and looking at Dan for answers.
Yeah, I don't know anything. Good. Oh, let's just say hello to everybody first, because people might not know who we are. You know,
Yeah.
I'm Dan, and this is Jenny from Bush Gothic, and we can see Chris.
And I'm Chris.
Chris from Bush Gothic, and we're all in Melbourne. And in Wales, we have Angharad Jenkins. Hello.
Noswaith bawb. Yeah, I'm Angharad. I'm going to say this bit in Welsh and then I'll translate for anyone who doesn't understand. So, dwi'n Angharad a dwi wedi bod yn gweithio gyda Bush Gothic yn Melbourne, Australia, yn ystod y clo mawr fel rhan o prosiect rhwng yr Eisteddfod Genedlaethol a'r National Celtic Festival yn Australia. Did you understand that, guys?
Ti'n siarad yn da iawn.
Wel, dwi wedi bod yn siarad Cymraeg ers I fi cael fy ngeni. Dwi'n Cymraeg a Saesneg. Well, yeah, Wenglish yw fy hoff iaith, really. And for anyone who didn't understand that, I'm Angharad, and I've been working with these wonderful musicians over the last few months, following an invitation from the National Eisteddfod in Wales and the National Celtic Festival in Australia to work together and put some music for the Eisteddfod. And we're really excited because we've released a couple of songs, haven't we, together?
Yeah.
And today, this is our watch party for our third song. Tra Bo Dau. Now,
What does Tra Bo Dau mean?
Tra Bo Dau, whilst there are two, bydde unrhyw un sy'n gwylio yng Nghymru ac sy'n siarad Cymraeg yn gyfarwydd ar gan yma. Wrth gwrs, mae'n un o ffefrynnau ni fel gwlad. It's a very well-known Welsh love song, whilst there are two. And I thought it would be a lovely one to introduce to you guys because it's a well-known love song. And I thought because this is in partnership with the National Celtic Festival in Australia, and if there were any Welshies over there who sort of heard this song, it might make them feel hiraeth for Cymru.
I do believe we've left someone out of the introductions who was brought to my house last night by my beautiful sister Danielle. And that is, she's fairly shy and she's just going to sit in the corner and she's a pineapple.
Hey, pineapple.
And I should say hello to the people who are joining us from around the corner in Melbourne and from England. And so it's from Liverpool and London and down in the coast near Geelong in Melbourne. Hello, and it's lovely to have you join with us. Shall we have a noswaith da to Christopher Conda? Yes, pretty much. If you say some Welsh in the chat, we will try and pronounce it. How's that?
Yes, very good.
All right, Chris.
Dwi joio siarad Cymraeg. There we go. That's me having a go.
That's a good go. Shall we... Chris, are you up for some Welsh pronunciation?
Sure. Fire away.
Okay, right. Tra Bo Dau.
Tra Bo Dau.
Perfect. You've got some Welsh blood in you, though, haven't you?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah. So this puts you
it's flowing through me as we speak.
You tell from there.
It's the red cheeks.
So, right, shall we try it? And
Sure.
Unrhyw un arall sy'n ymuno, os chi'n gwybod y gan, wel, allwch chi canu gyda ni. And if you don't know it, this is your chance to learn your first Welsh love song.
I thought you had to say that whole
Yeah,
sentence
yeah, I
back
thought
then.
you
Just in his face.
So, the first line. Mae'r honna gar fy nghalon I.
Mae honna ga chenfalo I.
Not bad, not bad, not bad. I'll chop it down halfway. Mae'r hon a gar
Mae'r honna ga
fy nghalon I.
benhalo I.
Perfect. So those two together.
Perfect.
Yeah, perfect. Perfect. Mae'r hon a gar
Mae hon a ga
fy nghalon I.
fenhalon I.
Oh, so beautiful.
So that means the one who loves my heart. Ymhell oddi yma'n byw. Ymhell. Oh, so I should say wonderful, unique Welsh sound there. Double L.
Ah.
So you might need to just wipe your little camera after that one. Ymhell.
Ymhell.
Oddi yma'n byw.
Oddi yma'n byw.
I think it's worth mentioning someone's observation right now. Sorry to interrupt, but there has been an observation that this is a little bit like Chris is actually marrying someone online and saying his vows.
This is the future. We're in the future.
I mean, it could be. Who knows what she's saying, really? I mean, they're up to that. We trust you.
What am I agreeing to?
Sorry, continue.
Pineapple Cam got a bit excited then as well.
I know. It's definitely getting fruity.
So, can you remember those now, Chris? Or do you?
No, not at all.
Mae'r honna gar fy nghalon I.
Mae honna ga benhalo I.
Ymhell oddi yma'n byw.
Anheth oni aman byw.
Oh,
I'm going to get a pen. You got a moment? I'm just going to make some notes.
Oh.
Are you indeed doing a ceremony for the pineapple and
it's quite possible.
given a little veil?
Well, there's been some things now that there's been some discussion in Melbourne as things are starting to open up with certain gatherings, and a lot of musicians are considering becoming civil celebrants as well, so that you can double up and have a gig and maybe marry someone. It increases your audience slightly, but for some gigs, it's the minimum allowed for a picnic is just like usual.
Yeah.
Have you ever thought of being a civil celebrant, Angharad?
Well, I should say actually, because my sister lives in England and they're now not allowed to visit us in Wales. But me and my partner David are not married yet. And she said, if you got married, I would be able to come and see you.
Yes. Oh,
but so I don't know what David thinks of that. They would mean it, just have to get married in the next few weeks, just so I could see my sister.
It's a very fiddly cup of tea.
We do actually have a Welsh civil celebrant. He's a pastor, I believe, watching. So hello
Owen.
Can you say hello to Owen? Well, I could say Shemai Owen. Could you say hello and how are you to Owen for us, Angharad, in Welsh?
Shemai Owen, a shwt I chi? Mae'n wych bod chi'n dod I gwylio. Siwmai. So, o le chi'n gwylio? Yeah, where?
Oh, where is he watching? From London.
Noswaith dda yn Llundain.
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 Llundain. Chris is ready. He's ready to roll his R's.
Rr.
No. Are you ready now?
You ready?
Now.
So, mae'r honna gar fy nghalon I.
Mae'r honna ga van halo I. Mae'r
Mae'r hon.
is this have an r?
Rr, yeah, great.
Mae'r hon gai van halo I.
Fy nghalon. Calon.
Van
Fy
halon.
nghalon I.
Mae'r honi gai van halon I.
Ymhell.
Amhech
Oddi yma'n byw.
oddi aman byw.
Pretty. That's beautiful.
Can you repeat the last bit, Angharad? Just the last.
Oddi yma'n byw.
Oddi aman byw.
Da iawn. It's like an learning another musical instrument, isn't it? You've got a good ear for language.
What was the bit before? Oddi aman byw.
Da iawn. Oddi yma'n byw.
Before that?
Oh, ymhell.
Amhech. Amhech.
So, no, not... That's a different letter. That's CH. This is double as in Llanelli. Or Llanerfel.
How is that spelled? That hech.
Mhell. So,
Amhech.
okay, I mean, do we really want to go into mutations now? I don't think so.
No.
Well,
But pech is far away. Pech.
But
it goes to
for halon. Is that the halon mon the Anglesey sea salt?
Oh, I can see chat now.
Oh. So you can chat to us whether you're on Facebook or on YouTube, and we can read it. Actually, Dora Dusty here is our chat master. He's reading it. It's not an Ewok. Thank you very. I'm not going to thank you for that. This is Dora Dusty.
Who does not speak Welsh well.
And we have 3 minutes until we're going to start the premiere of Tra Bo Dau, and that is exactly what Angharad is now teaching Chris to be fluent in the next 3 minutes. Take it away.
Actually, I think
we've got the first 2 lines. maybe we should.
Yeah.
I don't know. How much more can your brain take?
Far away.
Yeah. Aha. Another good word for you. Ahiraeth. The longing. So.
Ahiraeth.
Hiraeth. You should know this. Everyone should know this word. It's longing for. It's deeper than longing. Longing for place. Longing for your home. Longing for the people, but longing for Wales as well. There's like, it's a special word. So ahiraeth am ei gweled hi.
A gweled hi.
Ahiraeth am ei gweled hi.
Am a gweled hi.
Yeah. So the longing to see her.
Ahiraeth am a gweled hi.
And last line of the first verse. Am gwnaeth yn llwyd fy lliw. So more wiping of this because we're going to be... Am gwnaeth yn llwyd fy lliw.
Am gwnaeth a llwyd.
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 Fy lliw.
Fy lliw.
Oh.
Can I pop in with another request?
They're huge.
We have some people joining us from New South Wales, so that really gives them a pass to ask a question. How do you pronounce, I think it's Lloyd, but Lloyd, which is a surname?
Oh, Lloyd. So, I mean, that's
Lloyd, yeah.
probably it probably comes from the Welsh llwyd, which means grey, but it's kind of been changed probably to Lloyd. So
Lloyd.
by now, you'd say Lloyd, but if you wanted to Welshify it, you'd probably say llwyd.
Oh, I
Which
think
is-
that should Welshify it.
Oh, I was going to mute that.
That's exciting, though.
Goodness.
So this is the countdown to Tra Bo Dau.
And it's quite noisy here, our countdown. I'm not sure. This is us pretending to be a television studio, and of course, we're doing as much as we can. Oh, that's better. I'm just going to turn down their background music. I don't know if you could hear that. I tried to mute it. Yes, so we've got, I can now add the screen back without it kind of doing a crazy sort of neo soul kind of situation. And it's very exciting for us to actually present this video. However, I will apologise for our Australian National our internet network, the NBN, because it's a little bit crappy and it has nothing to do with us. We can't take any responsibility except for our politicians who managed to stem the flow of internet. But we'll share this with you, and of course people can go to YouTube and watch it in high definition stereo afterwards if they so choose. But
and there has been a question about the lyrics. The lyrics are on our Facebook page as a post. If you go there, if you can find that, but I'll see if I can put them in the comments as well.
Okay, it's and we'll return after this videotape, this little bit of television, and have a little chat about it. Hey,
You're doing great.
Thank you.
And da iawn.
Oh, do we joy ocean Cymraeg? All right, I'm going to give it a go because I have to unmute it. Here we go.
Mae'r hon ag ar fy nghalon i Ymhell oddi yma'n byw A hiraeth am ei gweled hi Am gwnaeth yn llwyth felly Am gwnaeth yn llwyd felly O'r dewis hardd ddewis ais i O'i dewis lod eslan A chyn dif ar gen i fi O'r lewi nai feta Cyfoeth nid yw ond o faredd Glendid nid yw yn parhau Ond cariad pyr sydd fel y dir Yn para tra bo dau Mae fan wylri am dros y lli Gobeithio'i bod hi'n iach Rwy'n caru'r tir lle cerdda hi Dan rhaid fy nghalon bach Cyfoeth nid yw ond o feledd Glendid nid yw yn parhau Ond cariad pyr gweledir yn para tra bo dau, yn para tra bo dau.
I give a big hooray to Dan because he made that video clip all by himself.
Oh, thank
Yeah,
you.
yeah. Nice images, Dan.
Thank you very much.
Well, Dan's now getting the next video ready with Suspenfach, and then after that we're going to have a little look at what we're having for breakfast. I'd love to know what you out there are having as your dinner. Not dinner, supper, or your breakfast as we're getting ready for it. Oh, you're ready already.
Yeah.
So that how beautiful is Angharad as a singer.
Yeah.
Really are. We knew we were going to work with you as a fiddle player, and then I got this demo of Angharad singing Suspenfach, and I thought, well, I'm not doing it. She sounds fantastic. So well done. It's a really brave thing to get out there and do it.
Well, it's fun. You know, I should say this, bydd unrhyw un yng Nghymru sy'n gwylio yn gwybod hyn. Because of the Eisteddfod tradition, we're very lucky actually. Children grow up performing and singing all the time. You know, we're just, you know, it's just part of our upbringing, and in school, we're encouraged, and it's just what we do. But I used to sing in the choir, but then as I got older, I sort of shied away, and I used to accompany on the violin more, and I used to go on all the choir trips just to accompany, you know, because I just thought I couldn't sing, you know. Me and my friend Hannah, who's an amazing, Hannah Stone, Telenoris Brenhinol, was the royal harpist. We just used to jump on all the choir trips as the accompanist, you know.
The royal harpist, did you say?
Yes, yeah. Well, the very important role
in Australia.
You don't have this role in Australia.
No, we don't have royal anything really. Do we have royal anythings, Chris?
We have royal commissions.
Royal commissions.
Which are investigations into terrible things.
Into corruption. Is that what a royal harpist is? Do they do that?
Yes.
Yes. No, they accompany all important royal events. So my friend practiced very, very hard and became the royal harpist to the Prince of Wales. Yeah, but in school we used to accompany the choirs, you know, and we used to go and we wouldn't sing, and we'd just But thanks to you guys for getting me to sing. and Tanwen as well, my little baby as well, has made me start singing as well. So you Bush Gothic at Tanwen, I've got a lot to answer for.
There's are we meant to like the Prince of Wales? Just to checking.
On Facebook.
On Facebook we like him, and here, but here, or we're just not saying.
No. Maybe we shouldn't talk about this on Facebook Live.
Well, we're going to watch Suspenfach now, and there's an overriding majority of people have chocolate at the moment. It doesn't seem to matter where they are. But I would like to say Bore Da to Marcella and Peter Thomas, because they're my parents. And I grew up singing in church with them. So pretty much the same as the Royal Harp story.
We were having there's a lot of very beautiful comments coming through, and I'd like to say thank you to everybody, and also thank you to Colleen Burke, who supplied some of the beautiful furry animals who were displayed in Tra Bo Dau.
Oh, and Angharad wanted to know whose baby it was.
Oh, that's Ettore, my friend Penny and Renato's newborn boy,
Ah, right.
who's quite an excellent hand model. He's a lovely fella, and yeah.
And we are reading the comments indeed. Thank you. It's beautiful to get them, and we shall return to them after Sospen Fach, which means little saucepan. Is that right, Angharad? And
Yep.
so for those who don't speak Welsh, and I know you all do, but just in case, this is a song all about a woman who she's at home and things keep going wrong. A little saucepan falls off the stove, and her family and her servants are getting sick, and it's just like what happens to all of us, particularly during lockdown. Oh my goodness! But then finally, in the end, then there's this inexplicable verse which talks about Diolch, the soldier. Not sure why he's in there, the little soldier. But anyway, that's okay. It's a folk song. We can put what we like in it. And in the end, everybody's better. So it's and Angharad so she gave us a demo, and she sang it in this particularly gorgeous way. And from there, and I didn't understand what the words meant, I have to admit. So I made an arrangement which is quite melancholy, and then Dan and Chris added to that. And so here we have our video clip.
Okay.
Mae bis Marian wedi brifo a Dafydd gwas ddim mania. Mae'r baban yn y cryd yn crio ar gath wedi sgramo Johnny Pan. Sosban fach yn berwi ar y tân, o sosban fawr yn berwi ar y llawr, ar gath wedi sgramo Johnny Pan. Mae bis Marian wedi gwella, a Dafydd gwas yn neifydd. Mae'r baban yn y cryd wedi tyfu, a'r gath wedi huno mewn hedd. Sosban fach yn berwi ar y tân, sosban fawr yn berwi ar y llawr, a'r gath wedi huno mewn hedd. Dau bach yn sowliw, dau bach yn sowliw, dau bach yn sowliw, a wedi brisi man. Dau bach yn sowliw, mae bis Marian wedi brifo, a Dafydd gwas ddim mania. Mae'r baban yn y cryd wedi samo Johnny ba. Sosban bach yn berwi ar y tân, sosban fawr yn berwi ar y llaw, a'r gath wedi sgramo Johnny ba.
Yeah. So clever, Angharad. How did you know the suitcase was coming? She just knew. I should say hello to all the people who are joining us from the National Folk Festival Facebook page, and a very big thank you to Una Macalinden and the National Folk Festival for introducing us to Angharad and getting us started on this project. It's been very helpful where we all had to stay at home. Now, I do believe pineapple has disappeared for a while because Dan is going to give us a little demonstration of how to correctly apply Vegemite, because for our breakfast, Vegemite on toast. No, how much is he putting? Vegemite on toast is, well, I like it. Do you like it, Chris?
I hate it. I hate it.
Is he Australian? Let me know.
Yeah.
Angharad,
It's very un-Australian to dislike Vegemite.
It seems that Dan is applying peanut butter to the Vegemite, which Dan, that's the other one.
I think that's un-Australian.
You'll notice that he's applying it very thinly. Which one do I?
These are mine. No, I can share, but Jenny, you can show.
I will show the Welsh cakes, but we have a question of where is that beach in Wales?
Yeah, I was going to ask that.
Oh, Angharad, I think you're muted.
Sorry. Yeah, the beach at Traeth, that was Swansea Beach, Swansea Bay. So it was filmed in the height of lockdown in Wales. So that was within walking distance of my house. So dwi'n lwcus iawn, dwi'n byw mewn lle prydferth gyda traethau arbennig. I'm very lucky to live in a very beautiful place with lots of beautiful beaches on the Gower Peninsula. But that, because we couldn't travel for more than 5 miles at the height of lockdown when that was filmed, Swansea Bay. So right next to the town. It's just, right on the city, the edge of the city, Swansea Bay. So, yeah.
And the other beach was Middle Park Beach, which I legally was not allowed to go to. However, my parents live around the corner, so it was a care visit to film.
Yeah.
We had 4 reasons. We could work, exercise, care. I'm finding it difficult to remember also the intimacy visit.
Oh yeah, that's right. I've responded about the Marmite and the Vegemite. It seems that you are in the minority, Chris. Marmite, does it have the same reputation, Vegemite, as Marmite? Much better, I'd say. Wait, now, I did get very excited about the Welsh cakes, and we made Welsh cakes in the shape of, what is it? Oh, hang on, it needs an extra bit. Daniel, bit.
Some wings?
Is it Wales?
It's
wings.
It's a map. It's a map. That's your clue.
Is it?
A pause sign on top of it.
Jenny just ate New South Wales.
North Wales, yeah.
Oh.
And Victoria, actually. Yeah, it's all gone.
No. Yeah, there it goes. And I apparently Tasmania is now opening up to New Zealand with international flights. So we'll see how that goes. Delicious. Yes, it's true. It was the continent of Australia. We've
We made little tiny ones when we used wattle seed, which is this beautiful native Australian seed which smells. Have you ever tried it, Chris? Wattle seed?
No, I haven't. No.
Oh, and it. Well, I want to show you. There we are. And it smells like coffee, chocolate, hazelnut. It's so beautiful. And so Dan said, "Is there anything I can do to help?" And I said, "Yeah, can you please buy me some wattle seed to put in our Welsh cakes, which are delicious. The Welsh cakes are great." And so you still haven't told me how much it was.
I had got them from a fancy shop in the market where basically they used the equivalent mass of gold to work out how much they were going to be. They were expensive, but because I'm no good at harvesting wattles, even though they have been in bloom. Yeah.
So I was reading the chat. I wasn't listening to you.
This is the problem with the modern world, isn't it? No one can concentrate on anything. Angharad, what are you drinking?
Oh, I'm drinking. So I mentioned the Gower Peninsula. So this is a local ale, Gower Gold.
Yum.
It feels rather strange, sort of drinking with you guys having breakfast.
I love it.
I am in Wales and it is 20 to 10, so it's allowed. 20 to 10 in the evening. Yeah.
And you're in lockdown too.
Lynn Roberts.
We also got Bore Dau. Bore Dau. And we've got mangoes and strawberries and grapes. Which I have to say again, my sister Danielle supplied us with. Do you get mangoes? Do you eat mangoes in Wales?
Yes, they don't grow in Wales, but we do have. I mean, you can get most things, can't you? Really, but we don't have those fancy seeds that you mentioned that you've put in your Welsh cakes.
They are. Christopher has Gower Gold beer mats. Are you eating them, Chris? And there are some people from Geelong where the big battery is about to be built.
Oh.
Yeah, apparently we're getting the biggest battery in the Southern Hemisphere. And I learnt one of my favourite Welsh words that I learnt recently was the word for bee, which I've just forgotten, which is Gwenilwyth, and what is it?
Gwenanen.
Gwenanen.
So I'd like to welcome our friend. She's not a bee, but her name is Gwendolen. And the other favourite sentence is Hoffini di helpidi, which I love. I'd like to help you. What are you eating? What did you have for breakfast, Chris?
I've had a coffee, and that's it. Because we had a massive dinner last night, so yeah.
Massive.
But the beer looks tempting.
Sometimes there is I know there is traditions of breakfast beer, but also there's a very nice old-timey tune called Whiskey Before Breakfast, which I've tried, both the tune and the tipple.
What's the start time really on a Sunday for beer, would you say? Is it before
11?
11. Yeah, Angharad's got
11.
Anyone got any later than 11?
If you're starting to cook your Sunday dinner, you're allowed. As soon as you start cooking, I think you're allowed.
Just to
that's like a
ease you in, take the edge off.
And you've gone to bed.
And there are people out there drinking on ale as well. We have our last film clip is what we're going to show is. Oh, okay, I'm going to take a deep breath before pronouncing this one because it really did get me into a lot of bother. Iveo Ivod. And the best, I'm glad to see you nodding on hard. The best advice I got was to say veo, which I originally recorded as view. I thought, this is easy. Iveo Ivod. It's not that. And the best advice I got was to pretend I was a Cockney person and I was saying the word hill. So can you try that? You're going
Hill?
I'm going
Hill.
a hill.
A hill?
Hill. A hill.
So like, hill.
Going uphill.
Going up a hill.
Have you evolved?
You want?
No.
No, it doesn't work.
I had to actually have that in my mind before singing. I'd be getting ready and I'd go, the Cockney going up the hill, the piano goes up the hill.
That was a great tip, wasn't it? That came from Gwilym Bowen Rees. So, who is a wonderful singer and a song collector and performer. So it came from the best. Yeah.
It was no. We've had. I don't know if this is controversy in the chat. We'd rather have Callan come back and sing for us. Love the Aussie-shaped Welsh cakes. Is that a hidden compliment? They want us to stop. Roberts, we'll take it.
Yeah, so it's going to be tricky for. Well, do you have any plans for performances, Angharad?
Are Cullen in your cupboard?
No, sadly not. No. Well, I don't know. We have plans, and then they keep getting pushed. So, our next sort of live gig isn't till. It was going to be in January. That's been moved now till July, I think, next year. It's just, yeah.
Yeah. Well, good luck. It will happen. We've had a lot of gigs that have just gone, but we are looking forward to playing again. I'm quite excited about it. So I think it's a lot of patience and a lot of breathing.
Dwi hoffi gweithio gyda Angharad achos dwi gweithio gyda Bush Gothic mynd I caru how do you say next? Blwyddyn? Awst.
Nesa.
Nesa blwyddyn. Achos no, that's it. Mae'n ddrwg da fi canu I nes I ddim cofio dweud yr. No, I'm not making sense now.
Mae dy Gymraeg di'n great, Jenny. I unrhyw un sy'n ymuno a sy'n deall Cymraeg, so anyone who's joining who understands Welsh, mae Jenny wedi bod yn dysgu Cymraeg ers 3 mis? 2 mis?
3?
Yeah, 3 mis.
3 months.
So following on from this project, Jenny has started through Say Something in Welsh, isn't it? You've started, and I think you're doing, ti'n neud yn arbennig o dda, Jenny.
Diolch. I did. Dwi joio. Someone saying, I hope you enjoyed it. So, yeah. Dwi joio siarad Cymraeg. It's really fun. And, yeah, but it is fun. I've got to be careful because, all those people said, oh, in lockdown, I'm going to learn a language. It's going to be great. And then none of us did. But then I did start to. So now if I tell anybody, oh, I'm learning a language, I actually feel quite self-conscious about it. I suppose that's for me to work out, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the I fod, we'll have a quick language lesson about that, but I thought we're just going to have to move Pineapple Cam for a minute so we could show, or perhaps Dan, I'll show, and Dan, you can explain how did this particular folk marble piano come into being?
So this instrument was a collaboration with a piano repairist and Jenny's suitcase, and also and it became a kind of a little bit of an installation, and it features somewhat with Jenny's amazing jar of marbles, and it becomes a kind of.
But we didn't know how we were going to get it to work until you worked out to put it in the suitcase, Dan.
Oh, thank you very much. Just a little bit of suitcase engineering.
And then was it? I think just a bowl of marbles was next to it.
Yeah, so there you go. And you can see that Basically, it's a little bit nuts, but quite beautiful in itself. I'm not sure whether you're getting the beautiful sounds, but I love it.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
So I searched them up.
Sounds good.
No, they won't stay.
Okay, I'll put peaks on them.
Yeah, that's the way.
Here we go.
No, we don't have funding from any national lottery situation, but I'm sure that we could work it in some sort of nutty pineapple cabs offline. That's all right. All right. Well, maybe that's a great segue to actually play our last video for if you pod.
Again, going up the hill.
If you pod. Is that better?
Can we have a pump?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Okay, do it.
All right.
Look, anyway, diolch I bawb am wylio. Thank you to everyone for watching. And Jenny, look at all these wonderful comments encouraging you on.
Oh,
that's beautiful. We'll come back and say hello, goodbye at the end.
Great.
Don't you love how we're clapping ourselves?
Yes. Great for us. Great for all of our actions. And thank you very much to the National Celtic Festival and to the Welsh National Eisteddfod for, facilitating this great collaboration. It's been so fantastic working with you, Angharad.
Yeah, it's been wonderful. I mean, what a timely opportunity, isn't it? When everything was falling apart and all our gigs got cancelled, it was wonderful to have this opportunity come our way. And I mean, for me, it's I bought a mic. I didn't even own this microphone, this fancy microphone. I had to buy that in order to do this. I didn't know how to record myself before the project. And I hadn't sung. So this has been a huge part of this year, really. So I'm so grateful to you guys, Bush Gothic and the Eisteddfod and the National Celtic Festival. And I've started singing and it's been wonderful. So it's and at a time when everything else was falling apart, it couldn't have been better, really. So dwi yn ddiolchgar iawn iawn. A hefyd mae di bod yn fraint i cyflwyno bach o'n cerddoriaeth ni yng Nghymru i chi, a yn arbennig nawr bod Jenny yn dysgu Cymraeg. So it's been a pleasure to sort of introduce some of our Welsh music to you guys and to hear how you've transformed it and taking it on a completely different path. It's been really sort of a real creatively interesting journey as well. So it's been great. So
good. I've started to think of it as a new definition of group therapy, what we're doing. I'd like to thank my son Leo, who's asleep in the wall behind there, because he did all the claymation when he was meant to be doing his schoolwork at home. But he did a great job. And I wanted to put a quick sentence in for, if you like what you see, then Bush Gothic have a Patreon page that you can support us if you want on there. And we have another song that we're all working on at the moment, aren't we? And we're not going to tell you what it is. And so this will be released in the future.
Yeah.
So we're really excited about that. It's how it's continuing. So Pineapple doesn't seem to have anything to say.
No.
Thank you very much for everybody coming along and joining us on this party. And Chris?
Thank you. Yeah, thanks.
Thanks for your beautiful sonorous Sunday. Welsh learning's very beautiful.
And
it's in my blood. So.
It was, it's very brave, and you're very particular. I'm not surprised at all that you would be so particular with how you do it. So my mother is saying, great to meet you, Angharad. So that's from Marcella.
And you, Marcella, and everyone. I only realised the comments were coming up about halfway through this, so I'm sorry if I missed the first half, but it's been lovely to have some feedback, even though I'm here on my own in my living room. It's nice to have that connection, isn't it? Yeah. That we miss so much from live performance.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, everybody stay in touch, via the socials and whatever, and we look forward to seeing you for real in the future and electronically in the meantime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Iechyd da, noswaith da bawb.
Noswaith da. Good night, everybody. Good morning, everyone.
Nos da.
Good night.